It is.
Not to me. This is my life, no matter how comical it may seem. A man standing above the struggle while I'm rolling around in the mud.
I think you like to roll around in the mud, and I don't. That's fair. So now let's go. No. Please don't mind me. Just do me a favor. Clear her place. Get rid of all evidence of her and bring me a big box of pot. Absolutely. Sorry if we disturbed you.
I'm not disturbed by you.
My lady friend has a personality disorder.
I haven't a bad life, I don't suppose. I had all you choose. When you look back over your life, you think, well, how did I get through? And then Mr. Rodigan come in and said, what are you going to call a baby, Edie? She said, oh, you can't call her that, Edie, she said. Eugene is called a baby yet. Irene. Oh, Christ. And Bella Godfrey was in the room and she said to Mother, call her after me, she'll never want. And she took her, she said, give it to me, Aunt Edie. She called after Aunt Bella and Bella Godfrey. Bella Godfrey carried me to church and everything. Mother said she's always bought me frocks and all kinds of things. And I've never seen her for years and years, and I went home to see Mother once. And we looked at just where Mother lived. And she said, he's your namesake coming across the road. I said, who? She said, Bella Godfrey. I said, only one day. She said, that's Bella Godfrey. A big fair coat on. Mother said, do you know who this is? She said, of course I bloody know. It's my goddaughter, Bella. And I said to Mother, you know, she, even at that age, and then Mother told me. And she said to Bella Godfrey said, you called after bloody me, did your mother tell you? Bella Godfrey. What was my home like? It was 3 bedrooms upstairs and the parlour and downstairs. The biggest house. Yes, and it was right in the middle of the town, Elliot Street.
Struggle while I'm rolling around in the mud.
I think you like to roll. Hang on.
He's a nice man, my father.
Wait a minute, Chase.
But I'm not full of wavy hair, black wavy hair again.
Wait a minute, Chase, women.
My sister was in service in London. And they got me a job there. I didn't like it. I didn't like service, but I stuck it out. And I remember going home. I'd been about a year and I didn't like service. And I remember my dad saying, I know you want to take it, Belle. I said, did you? And he said, no good to you, Bella, he said. And I went into hotel work. I liked it. I was home and I went home for the weekend. I was 17 and a half. And I went home, I saw home on the weekend. I was in Harrogate in a Great Eastern Hotel and I went home. And I should come back on a Sunday night from a Friday night. And on the Sunday my father went to the toilet with me, I see. And I looked at it, I said, Dad's out, it's over the machine. His mother went out and he was the old-fashioned ringer. And he said to Mother, I'm finished. When he come in and Mother got him up the stairs, and she's done with silly Alfie, but I remember Aunt Bella come in, Mother's sister, and got the doctor then men like the way now. And the doctor come on the Monday and he didn't, Mother said to him, you're not leaving any medicine. No good leaving medicine. And he said to Mother, is that what hasn't he told you? She said, tell me what? Evidently, he'd been to the doctor's, and the doctor said he hadn't to go back to work. The doctor gave him 3 months if he went back to work. He said, you got to go back. You know, the children to keep and that. And the doctor didn't want him to come back much, but he never told Mother. She would never let him go back. So he said, it's no good leaving medicine. He said to Mother, it's finished. And Mother couldn't, take it in. No, so. That was on the Monday. And he came, Dad never come too. But on the Tuesday, maybe on about dinner time, 11 o'clock, and Aunt Bella and me and Mother in the bedroom. And my father says, be a good girl and look after your mother, Bella. And he went, just like that he went. And Aunt Bella said, he's gone, Edie. She couldn't take it in, Mother. And that's when I was the only one home. And I remember I had to go to the post office and send the telegrams to Yvonne, to our, Yvonne, our Edie and Evelyn. And they came late at night from London. And they went, after the funeral was over, they went back to London. I was left. I thought, well, I had to go back to Harrogate to work. And I came home the following weekend, maybe a couple of weeks after Dad died. And I thought, well, Mother's got a pension too, with peanuts. Asked me, and I said, I think I'd better come home, Mother, go to work, and I did. Oh, I was about about 20 when I met him. I knew him more than a couple of weeks. He went away and he come back and I contemplated my mind in Newcastle. Well, that's where the ship was going from. I think it was a Tatra. T-A-T-R-A, I'm sure it was a Tatra. It was a Norwegian ship. He only sailed on Norwegian ships. I wouldn't go to the shelters at night, Mother said, give up Panama. I said, you go. I said, stay out on my own. I've been home many a time, coming home from my boyfriend, and sirens have gone. I said to Mother, if the time's come, it's come. I went a couple of times, I said, oh, I've had to go for this. I used to see the hood. Mother used to go with the other children, naturally. Ooh. Flynn, Niven, Gregory Peck, they're all my favourites. Oh, Errol Flynn, they're all in the 70s, aren't they? And Michael Caine, I don't mind him. I've never been to Fisher's for years. I always want to see Errol Flynn. And, well, I don't know what I liked about him. I mean, you could believe he was a bastard, wasn't he? On and off the screen. Oh dear, Errol Flynn. I don't know if there's any in here. Go to you. There's my mother, our Joan, and me. Now, Evelyn, Mum, me and Joan. That's Harry's family. That's the brother who was up in the prisoner of war camp, Bierman. Well, he sailed away, I don't know, left too. You flew in from Buenos Aires, that's all I know. I got to know nothing. I wrote and oh dear. You got back to know it, but I don't know what happened. I couldn't tell you. I heard nothing. I told you that the witches wanted to take the 2 lads and I wouldn't let them go. I said no. He came in the bar. One night I was in with some friends of mine and he was over that part of the bar. And my friends told me, good, see that fella over there, the rich one, said the money. I went across and spoke to him. Then I never saw him, a couple of months. And I said, well, what's that for? And he noticed, you know. Oh, there's nothing there. Then I come out of the corner till all night and I spoke to him. I said, I'm going to bed in Navy Club. Do you want to go? He said, where isn't it? I said, well, I got on with him. Very quiet. Very subdued. He didn't speak much. But what he said, you know, was worth listening to. I said, well, I got on with him. I said, oh, I'm always in there. You know, I help out some nights, but this... That's right. He said he didn't make any service and all the rest of it. He didn't say he'd been a prisoner of war. Oh, I knew my war. He said, a prisoner of war? Someone said, he said, I couldn't tell you. He said, prisoner of war, come 4.5 years. I looked at him, I thought, oh, and he said to me, could I cook? I just looked at him. Then I used to see him and then I took him about the boys and so we got on. He was a nice man there, father. When I got to know the father better, I told him, you know, I had the 2 little lads. Mother said, you don't want to, we treat the boy, the little lad. He never ill-said them, ever. Eh? You coming tomorrow? Yes, I know. Eh? You told me yesterday when the last time you rang up, yes. Yeah. All right, son. Bye-bye. Johnny's coming tomorrow. Is that odd? I mean, Conrad and Gough were the oldest. They used to tip their coppers, but when they went to work, they went to school till they were 16. I was like a father lost a wage, different ways of a father. They're all more or less, the 3 girls are more or less got a lot of his wage, the 3 of them. Alan is looking like his father, but he hasn't got his father's age yet, but Amber does. Carolyn wasn't bad. Jane was naughty. Tons of memories of them all, you know. Used to go to school and see them in the plays and all that. We had plays at school, you know, and in the plays, I used to go and see them. Connie and Inge, I used to see them all in the play, girls and all. Oh, well, the times were good, but they were hard. I mean, I never dreamt of leaving them or anything. It was a hell of a struggle, and the father wasn't earning the money to give me the money. You understand what I'm trying to say? He couldn't give me what he hadn't got. I took Yvonne, she said she had a earache, and then I took her Yvonne. She was about 3 maybe, to the doctors. I was explaining to her, and I thought, well, what's the matter with him? He's not talking. And when I was going to the door, he said, Mrs. Wood. And I looked at him, he said. I said, "There was prescription for the girl," and they said, "Oh, oh." Anyway, the next day, there was a knock at the door, and I went, "Was these two women there?" "Hey, Mrs. Wood?" I said, "Yes." "Well, they were in the house before me." I could see they were Jewish, she wouldn't bother me. "We've had to come, she Dr. also sent us." "Well," I said, "She's East." She said, "Not for you, for you." I said, "For me?" He said, "Yes. We've got to take these in the nursery." I looked at her, what to talk about. Anyway, she said, "Bring him to the nursery on Monday." I said, "I'm not." She said, "Let's him to the nursery on Monday and get yourself a job to pay for the..." So when the father came in, he took no notice. Anyway, I thought about it. I said, and I went into college. I met this woman called Neighbour, she said. I went in. When they came back again, the two women, I said, "I've been there at 9 o'clock. I said, I'm going to pay for them." Anyway, she said, "We'll give you a few weeks." And for the three of them, I only paid 10 shillings a week. And I had to go to the doctors again with Yvonne at home, about 6 or 7 weeks after. He said, "A different woman opening that door." I looked at him, he said, "Mrs. Woods, you were on the edge of a breakdown." Then we had this place, his sister got this room, and the fella and his wife, the caretakers, he was in the post office. And I used to talk a lot to them, and he was telling me about they'd been in the post office. "Well, and your husband, Bella," said they're going to see. Well, I said, "He's not going to see the moment. He works in the barman." And when he come in, I was telling him, and he said, "Oh, for God's sake." Anyway, about a week after, he said, "Tell me again what Mr. Smith told you. What's what about?" I said, "You go and ask him." He went down and he come up, he said, "I think I'll give it a try." And it was then, that's how he went in the post office. Mm. I got the job in the college, Queen Mary College, and I had the letter to go. I went to see them, but she explained what it was, you know. You finish in September. Anyway, well, I remember when the time came for me to go, I thought, well, he said, "What are you doing at this time of the morning?" 9 and I said, "I'm going to work." He started laughing. I said, "I'm going to work in the college." He didn't believe me. And he went out to work, and I went. And when I come back, it was 4 o'clock, he was in the house. "You've been then?" He said. I said, "Yes, I intend staying." I said, "I've had all the children. I've had enough. I've got no clothes to wear." I said, "I've never had no new clothes in the years." He said, I said, "All right, if I get tired, I'll pack it in." So that's how I went. I was there for nearly 15 years. I knew all the professors, they all knew me. Oh, some wonderful, I met some marvellous people in there. And I told her I left. The unions moved in, I moved out. I wouldn't work for unions. I never get... At 3 o'clock, the luncheons are over at 2:30. Well, you're allowed like till 3 o'clock to have your own dinner. Now at 2:30 they'd sit down and the tables that would be cleaned, and after the dinner they used to go. I thought, a sink full of pots and everything left. I thought, would you see? So the next day they come in. Well, they said, it would say, our time's 3:30. I said, all right. What about why the union? They were all joined the union. I wouldn't want any union. I thought, well, I took it for about a month and thought that since I've had it. And I said to Professor Bevan, I've had it. I'm not coming in anymore. They didn't believe me. I had all the children, but a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work. I mean, there's only 2 years. There's 13 months between Amber and Jane. The other two, a lot, there's 2 years. I mean, there's a lot to do with one man's money, and he wasn't, when he went to the post office, he only got about £4 a week. He had to pay fares to travel into London. Oh, Jesus. So you can depend where, if it hadn't been for the family allowance, I couldn't have paid the rent. But as I say, life went on, and I started getting nice clothes and all the rest of it, so that was it. Joe, Joan and Ingo, oh my God. Harry and his mother, Harry's sister. Our Ellen, our Philip, Conrad and Molly at the wedding breakfast. Mrs. Wood was one of her grandchildren. Natalie's brother John. And that's all the family, Eleanor and all of them. Oh dear, dear. That's Ingy and Annette. There's Ingy 15. There's John Wood. John Wood and his wife. There's our Joni. There's our Alan. When I was here on holiday, he used to put the food out. Oh yes, he looked after them when I was away. I said, oh yeah, well, he never forgot. I said, have you been feeding them? He said, of course I have. Oh. Oh, some of them are beautiful. I said, he said, well, when he said they go where to die? They die alone. Funny that, isn't it? Oh, I've seen some lovely foxes come here. Beautiful. But see, you've done 2 or 3 sounds about that fox. I never saw it, but he told me about it. He said, oh, yeah. Fox, well, there was Harry then. He come right to the window and looked at Harry. He said, must have been 5 minutes. Then went to the middle of the grass and still turned round and looked at him. He said, if the window had been open, she'd have been in. Oh, she said, she's magnificent, he said. Beautiful fox. He said, she's really a beauty to look at.
So, what's covered? Okay, I got people to you right now. It's all right?
Fine.
I've been a reader for years, but this is my favourite, Jack Higgins. And I had loads of books. Every now and again I put them, when they come in, you know, you get the letter, they come in with a carrier begging Oxfam and that. I put a couple of books. It's been today I put a load of books in the black bag. I like reading, but I couldn't stand that love story. I mean, I must have read all them up there 3 or 4 times. Yeah, he went to the doctor this morning and when I said, well, he's told you what's wrong with you. He hasn't been gone half an hour now. He said, have you got over Alan's number? I said, yes, ring him. He said, I want to see him. I said, well, have you been there? He said, yes, I've been. I've come home, finished. So he rang Alan up and Alan went in there with him. And I knew when he said Alan, he took Alan in there, I knew the doctor had told him something. I knew. No, not washing anything. That's what the doctor said when I went in the room. I said, what's the doctor told you? I said, what's the doctor told you, Harry? The doctor gave him 3 months. Cancer of the liver again. He said, I said, well, you must have had it longer than 3 months. He said, yes. But the doctor says, well, why didn't you tell me months ago? Well, he said, what was the point, Mr. Wood? So he didn't go to the hospital anymore. I thought, oh God, I thought, oh Jesus, 3 months. He used to sit in his chair hours. He was a week in bed, that's all, the last week of his life. That was it. 55 years we were together. He was 6 years older than me. He was a nice man, Harry. You couldn't tell him me real. He's been ill for years. But, he was a good husband, a good man, good father. He didn't make a fuss of the children, but he provided for them. As best as he could. I mean, his wage was nothing. My happy sons of my life. I think when I was there for the 2 little lads. I'm alive, I'll go on. Some days I'm not so good, but some days I'm all right. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Everybody's for themselves. I mean, the beggars and all that, I can't understand it, people. I'd give my soul away, and I've done. But when you think about it, the ones want, aye. Don't for themselves, it's, even mothers and daughters, or mothers and sons, the sons, and, I know when Henry died, I was going to get, my 2 sons were in the garden with me. Mother, he said, listen, Mum, we can't take any insurance papers, any... Mum, he said, we aren't his sons. It's Alan. I said, but... He said, Mother, both of them in the garden, they told me. He said, Mother, just give Alan all the papers, Mother. He's got to do it. We can't, Mother, we're not his son. But I said, you're my son. He said, we're not his mother. I remember our Alan, when our Connie and Ingy went, I said, you've got to do all this. Because I said, you're the Wood, they aren't, they're Andersons. And they never ever interfered, them 2 lads. They never asked him if he'd left out, what he was, what he wasn't. They weren't interested. I said, well, he said, I will come round and go, well, no, I said, they won't have it. They'll give me the polish and everything back. And Alan did it. I said, no, you're his son, they aren't. I said, well, you know them now, don't you? I don't remember, when you look back over your life, you think, well, how did I get through? How did I get through? I mean, I'm sitting there about it myself. I don't think I had a proper dinner for fucking years. With the children. And I didn't ever used to ask if I had been in or anything. I told him it all when we both finished work one day. I said, I could write a book for you. Why, he said. You what? I said, I've gone days and days without a dinner. Because if I had dinner, one of the children or you wouldn't have had any. He said, you said you'd had it. I said, yes, I know I did. But I didn't. When you sit and think, when you think about your life that's gone, I was happy enough, I suppose, but You know, he's a good man. I don't know. There you are.